So today we're going to talk about this young man. He was a man at Georgia Tech. He had a penis. For those of you who don't understand the difference between a man and a woman, men have penises, women have vaginas.
There's also chromosome and biology and stuff.
Yeah, and for those of you who missed that class, the penis and the vagina go together kind of like a puzzle piece, and usually a baby results. So, just a fair warning.
You mean there's not a stork involved?
Mm-mm.
No stork?
No stork.
I thought you grew babies like crops.
No.
Because apparently they're not really real things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can kill them when they're in the womb.
Right. Yeah.
Rabbit trail, sorry. Rabbit trail.
So this young man walked up to a policeman, a cop, looked like it was late in the evening from the video.
Yeah, I think it was around 8, 9.
Yeah, point is, it wasn't daytime.
No.
And he had a knife. I don't care how big the knife was. He had a knife. And he walks up to these cops, and they ask him multiple times, put it down, let's talk, all kinds of different things. They were begging him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they even said, and I'm quoting from an article that had a bit of a snippet of the exchange between the officers and this disturbed little man.
He was little too.
They were repeatedly saying, nobody wants to shoot you, nobody wants to hurt you. So the cops are saying this over and over again.
And the young man asking them to shoot him.
He's screaming, shoot me, shoot me. So
screaming might be a little strong, but he's yelling.
Scream in response.
Okay, scream, that's fine.
And I mean, if you listen to the video, he's quite loud.
He is. He's very loud.
Because this is from what I gathered watching the video, this video was taken as cell phone footage from inside a dorm.
Oh, then he really was yelling.
Yeah, so if the window was down, if you heard that, he was screaming. Even if the window was up.
Well, you know the cops were being loud, so they could hear him.
Yeah.
But
it was a very sad video.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not even gonna, try and make light of it because it's a horrible thing that happened.
Yeah.
But this just goes to show that, and I'm going to get a lot of hate over this, but I don't care. The transgender people, it is a mental disorder. This kid had tried to kill himself before.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously...
His mom was not helping.
Yeah, she didn't help anything.
Mm-mm.
And so I'm sorry, but honestly, I think it's a mental disorder.
Well, the thing is, you can argue that being transgender in and of itself is not a mental disorder, but gender dysphoria which is what transgender people have. Now, there are people who are in a different category that say, I just like to dress up like women. Those people aren't transgender.
Those are called
We're talking about people who actually believe they were born into the wrong body. They have gender dysphoria, they are mentally ill, and they need help. If I suddenly believe I can fly, I certainly hope somebody saves me from jumping off the roof.
No, you're on your own.
Oh, dear.
I'll give you some
Sorry,
wings.
I can't have any Everclear?
No.
No Everclear? Okay.
No, not even Red Bull.
Oh, God. He's very strict.
It gives you wings.
No, it doesn't. Don't try.
Gives you heart attacks.
That's about right. I knew a kid that used to pass out when he drank them.
Have you ever heard of it's also considered a mental disorder where people believe that they should not have an arm or a leg or something like that.
Yeah, it's called body dysmorphia. I'm not sure if it's pronounced body dysphoria or dysmorphia. We studied it in school. These people have their brain in a sense feels that their arm or their leg or their whole body is actually not attached to them. They have what used to be termed, and maybe still is termed by some, an out-of-body experience where they feel like they're doing tasks, but they don't feel like they can see their body doing the task, but they don't feel like anything's happening. There's an issue there, and they need help too.
It's kind of like dreaming but not sleeping.
Yeah. In a nutshell, this was a young man who was ill. Clearly, he was very depressed. Whether you want to believe that transgenderism is a disease or not, he was very depressed. He wanted to die. And I feel bad for him. I wish he had gotten help. I wish people around him had helped him, not coddled him. There's a difference.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he's dead, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing that really upset me was what the attorney said. And I know it's getting kind of long, but I have to read this. That they hired a trial attorney, and they said, our goal is to work diligently to make positive change at Georgia Tech in an effort to ensure a safer campus for all students. So that tells me that these people, they're going to make a big show about what happened, and they're not even going to address his depression.
No.
They're not even going to address all of the stuff that he had going on. They're immediately going to turn against the cops because cops are evil. The end.
The end.